Quarterback of the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter taking a shot deep. Open target. From left to right, sets up. Oh,
Down!
watch who's gonna step. He's gonna go for the. It fell from the sky into air icing.
Welcome to Miami, Florida, the site of this Week 1 ACC matchup. The Mountaineers of West Virginia have traveled south to take on the Hurricanes of Miami. Hello again, everyone. I'm Nate Murphy, and with me again for this one is Dustin Hall. Dustin, last season we saw both of these teams greatly improve from the season before, and they're both set up to have the same kind of improvements again this season.
Yeah, it's a question of which team gets off to the start this season with the first win of the year. Both of them had a great advance last season. Both of them trying to make the next step up, possibly into the top 8 to make the big championship round, or for Miami a chance at maybe making it into the pit.
West Virginia 4-4 a season ago. Miami just below that at 3-5. Both teams looking again, as we've said, to improve. West Virginia with the football first. Barnes, the senior quarterback, first throw of the season, complete to Tomas for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nice clean play to start out the drive. Picks up 4 yards, gets the ball moving in the right direction, and a nice first play of the series.
And now West Virginia going to go 5 wide. They're going to throw it again. Barnes pocket breaking down. This one nearly intercepted by Matt Jones. And it'll be 3rd down early on here for the West Virginia offense.
Not quite the clean look of the first play, but he floated that one out there. Luckily, Matt Jones wasn't able to come up with it.
And now 3rd down and 6. Again back to 5 wide. Underneath, complete fighting for first down yardage is Jen Shinobi, but he's going to come up just shy of the 35-yard line that he needed, and Miami's defense forces the 3 and out.
Close to the sticks on that one. Shinobi fought as hard as he could, fell just short. Great stand there by the Miami defense to force the 3 and out.
And now Miami's offense, led by Deshaun Odie, is going to have a chance to put the first points on the board. Good return here, still fighting for extra yardage, is Demetrius Reese. He's got 18 out near midfield.
Yeah, I thought that one was going to be stuffed there pretty quick, and he's able to bounce off a couple tackles and get some free space.
Well, now here is Deshaun Odie, the senior quarterback. As we mentioned, he's going to take off. He's a dual threat guy. We just saw this in the last game with Lemmy. Odie looking to do his best Lemmy impersonation, gets 4 on first down.
Big stick there by Wesley Bellamy. Maybe going to slow Odie down on those scrambles. Taking hits like that, he might decide to sit in the pocket a little while longer and try to find somebody downfield.
And that might be one of the keys for this West Virginia defense. Can they keep Deshaun Odie from running all over the place, especially on the designed pass plays? Emily nearly got into the backfield, but Odie holds tight and completes that one. Bring Chuchi out to the 35, or nearly the 35, and near a first down.
Yeah, did pick up the first down on that one. Bellamy again with the second tackle already.
And a little bit of pressure coming from West Virginia's defense, and that one overthrown by Odie. Had an open receiver, but couldn't set his feet and get it there.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of adrenaline pumping. No wind as of tonight, 83 degrees, so he just overthrew that one on his own.
And maybe a little bit too juiced up there, had the guy so wide open. And this one's David Brewer. Cameron Jones comes up, makes the stop in the backfield, and now a big 3rd down and 11 coming up for this Miami offense.
Nice job there, coming up, filling the hole, making the stop. You love to see that from your outside guys.
Now 2 in the backfield with Odie, and they're going to drop back to throw it here on 3rd and long. Has some time, and that one thrown into double coverage. A.D. Powers able to get his hands on it, can't haul it in, but it forces a Miami punt.
Yeah, not the best read there. 2 defenders right there to try to make a play on the ball. Luckily, it fell down to the ground for Odie.
And so now West Virginia's offense going to get the ball back. They went 3 and out last time, and what they didn't do was hand the ball off to Jerry Philbin. We should expect him to get more involved as this one goes on.
Yeah, you would think so. He was a heavy part of their offense last season.
And just as we say it, there he goes, right up the middle, 8 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
Great first run there by Philbin. In a sense, he probably smells a little blood in the water after watching Salmons run the ball last night.
He would love to have another huge game here tonight and get West Virginia off to a good start. That'll be key for Miami's defense to slow him down. 2nd and 2, he's got it again out over the 30-yard line. Give him 5 more. Give West Virginia their first down of the season, just about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, nice little counter play there. Able to catch the edge, get enough for the first down, and move the sticks.
So give him almost the 34. It'll be 1st and 10. 4 receivers set. They're going to throw it top of the screen complete. That's Jacob Tomas, his 2nd catch of the ball game, this time good for 8 yards.
Yeah, Tomas just kind of sits down there, finds the soft spot, makes the catch, turns it upfield. Not quite enough for the first down, but a great play there to set up a 2nd and short.
So 2nd down and 2. They're going to throw it again underneath. This time to Shinobi for 3 yards. Does a great job keeping 1 foot down in bounds and getting the first down.
Yeah, short passing attack seems to be their go-to so far here early. See if they're trying to set something up deep.
Now 3 receivers bottom of the screen. They're going to go to the run. Philbin hit right there at the line of scrimmage. Brendan Jackson, a great tackle there. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice stop there. Over on Twitch, Wisconsin just scored again, makes it 13-0, a minute to play in the first quarter.
So Wisconsin looking to start their season impressively, already off to a great start. John Paul Smith, the backup halfback, out of the backfield on that one with the 11-yard reception. And West Virginia right now, Dustin, has a little bit of a drive going.
Yeah, nice, slow, methodical drive. That's kind of my go-to, what I like to see out of an offense. So hopefully they keep it up.
And right back to the freshman, John Paul Smith, coming in, spelling Jerry Philbin there for a couple of plays. He's got 7 on a first down carry.
Another great job. They're staying ahead of the sticks every time, it seems like, on first down. So if they can keep that up, then they should keep moving the ball.
And now play fake, but no time left for Barnes there. Miami in the backfield in a hurry, and that's Corey Mucci with a big sack there. It'll be 3rd and 10 for West Virginia.
Yeah, Corey Mucci doing a great job not letting him get around to the outside. He had plenty of space if Mucci wasn't able to make that tackle, but he drug him down for a loss of 7.
So now 3rd down and 10, and that sack definitely puts them outside of field goal range. West Virginia going to try and set up the screen, and they're going to go backwards a little bit more. Jerry Philbin can't get away from that Hurricane defense, and what was a good drive, Dustin, has stalled, and now West Virginia's going to have to punt again.
Same thing we saw in the first game. The big defensive tackle, Amari Stevens, out there reading the screen pass nicely. Nobody going to block me. I see the running back going out to the outside. I'm just going to go ahead and follow him and hope the ball heads that way.
And the ball certainly did, and a great play made there. And Miami's offense now, their second trip out onto the field. What do you got to see from Deshaun Odie and company to get something going here early on?
The key to Miami's success last year was Odie and his ability to keep the ball in their hands.
And we'll see if West Virginia can force any kind of turnovers here tonight. Not on this play, as Sailor Sage has 7 on first down. Miami ahead of the sticks now. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Plays like that Odie wants. He wants the nice, clean, easy pass.
And now Odie under center for one of the few times tonight early on, and a run play. Brewer give him 3 yards, but they're going to mark him just short of the first down marker, so it'll be 3rd and inches coming up.
Yeah, so far doing a good job. He's only had 2 touches, but they're keeping him in check. We'll see what they draw up here for 3rd and inches.
Back to the shotgun, play fake, has time to Odie, and he's got room to work. Out over the 30, out around the 35. Bellamy a tackle, but not enough to stop the first down yardage.
No, but he was able to secure the tackle. Bellamy's had a few of them already here tonight. Off to a great start.
Bellamy, a freshman on this Mountaineer defense. And this time he's not able to make a play as he was coming on a blitz, and it's Demetrius Reese, a 13-yard reception. Back-to-back plays with first down yardage for Miami.
Both of these offenses kind of running the same type of tempo, running that short passing game. We'll see if anybody takes a shot.
They're going to go back to the ground game with Brewer, and he's throwing out a stiff arm, getting himself 4 yards. And again, both offenses, this is what they want to do. Get ahead of the sticks on first down. It's 2nd down and 6 now for Miami.
Tough sledding here early for Brewer. That was his longest run out of his 3 touches.
Back under center goes Odie. He's got 2 receivers in the set, or 3 receivers in the set. He's going to go underneath, and I don't know if that one slipped out of his hands or if it was batted away, but he didn't get to his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 6.
Great push there by the defensive line all the way across the board. Didn't allow Odie to have the space to follow through on his passing motion.
Now 3rd down and 6, going to take a shot for everything, and it is knocked down. Cosmo Mintz, the free safety, there to make the play, and back-to-back punts for Miami as well.
Don't hate it, don't love it. I mean, it's 3rd and 6. You're going to take a shot. It's worst case scenario, an arm punt, so may as well get that 50-50 ball up in the air.
And you were just calling for it, and one of these offenses at some point was going to have to take that shot. And early on, we've seen both offenses with 2 possessions. Neither of them had a ton of success, moved a little bit each way, but the defense is stepping up and making plays.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. We'll see which offense strikes first.
Yeah, well, someone's going to have to open some things up, and that's a good start for the West Virginia offense. Jerry Philbin, 14 yards on first down, 4 carries, nearly 27 yards for Jerry Philbin.
Yeah, talking about opening things up, and the offensive line of West Virginia does just that on that play, giving him a nice crease to run through.
And now 1st and 10 for West Virginia. Pressure coming, throwing it underneath, and a good job just getting rid of that and throwing it away. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, smart play there by the senior quarterback. Just not liking what he saw, getting some pressure, threw it into the stands.
2 tight ends set in the pistol. They're going to go play fake, roll out Barnes. He's got time to throw over the middle, complete. breaking free, and he's got some room. And that is a big play from Jackson Height, 33 yards down near the Miami 30, and the biggest play of the night for either offense.
John Smith getting downfield, finally making the tackle there. But the whole thing that set up this play was the blocking of the left tackle, the tight end, holding that defensive end intact. Barnes wanted to roll out to the left, came back into the pocket, and then fired that shot downfield. Nice play.
And the blocking there definitely set that up. And if he keeps rolling, he may actually roll himself into a sack there. So a great job as well from Kevin Barnes, the senior quarterback, showing that he's been around the mental toughness there, and now go right back to the ground game. But Jerry Philbin can't find any room as Alden Forrester right there at the line of scrimmage making the play.
Yeah, another just standing Philbin up at the line. He's had a little bit of success, more to the outside here early though.
And now a pistol full house set or triple option look, and this is Cecil Hansen, the walk-on fullback. And he's got himself 8 yards on his first carry of the season. 3rd down and 2 now for West Virginia.
Now the question is, do you give him a scholarship or you just bring in somebody new next week?
We'll probably just bring in someone new next week, I would assume. Unless he gets me a big one here somewhere along the way. And here we go, 3rd and 2. And the big play made again by the Miami defensive line. And that's Blake Savage this time. Wasn't alone. He had a little bit of help from his friends, but it'll be 4th and 4 now for West Virginia.
Yeah, Savage got the credit, but Mucci was there as well. Just a great all-around effort there by the defense.
And now the crowd here in South Florida making things hard on the Mountaineer offensive line. A little false start makes this now a 39-yard field goal attempt for Braden Gabriel, All-American season last season. And we'll see what his first kick is this year. It is up and no good. He pushed it right. And so the Mountaineers have the best drive from either offense tonight, but come up empty. A couple big plays from Miami defense, and then the false start penalty really hurt him.
Yeah, tough start there, missing the field goal. Update over on Twitch, 16-0, Wisconsin on top.
Wisconsin right now in control. That one on the move again as well. And Deshaun Odie now on the move. 3 carries, 15 yards. He takes a big hit, but he's got 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 with about 1 minute to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Cosmo Mintz there lowering the boom on Odie. You've seen Odie now take, I believe, 2 or 3 of those shots, so we'll see if it slows him down any.
And now they're going to go under center and bring a man in motion, and then they're going to go right back to the ground game with David Brewer. He's got 6, so back-to-back 6-yard carries for this Miami offense and a 1st down.
Yeah, nice play there. Amari Stevens able to come up with the tackle, just allowing him to get too much of a push to begin with.
2-by-2 bunch set on both sides there, and it's Reese underneath, give him 4, 2nd down and 6, and again, just staying ahead of the chains on plays like that.
Yeah, Mintz able to shove him out of bounds there after a gain of 4, but it once again gets him into that 2nd and mid-range situation.
Now they got 3 receivers bunched top of the screen. They go that direction, and Deshaun Odie leads his man just a little too far. Had an open man, and the catch was made just out of bounds.
Sometimes the sideline's your friend, sometimes it's not. That time it kind of bit him.
Couldn't quite keep the toes down in the green grass, and this is a 3rd down and 6. And it's going to be completed, but just short of the 4th down or the 1st down yardage, as Wren able to get 4, but not enough. And Miami punting it, where I'm actually a little surprised. Thought they might go for it there.
Yeah, great stop there by C.J. Orndorff, making sure that they didn't get the 1st down and forcing the punt here, leading into the end of the first quarter.
7 seconds to go, first quarter. Defensive battle, and really kind of what you could have expect coming into this ball game. Both defenses maybe with a little bit to prove even after last season's improvements, and they have shut down these offenses. And now Barnes going to go to the air in traffic. Tomas with the catch. That's how we're going to close the first quarter. It's a shutout both ways right now. It's 0-0 West Virginia and Miami. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports here on YouTube. And back inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. West Virginia with the football and going backwards. Jerry Philbin slung down to the turf by Brendan Jackson. his first tackle for loss, third tackle on the night. It'll bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, good play there by Brendan Jackson. Going to keep him there in that 3rd and 6 range to where you're probably going to be expecting a pass here, and they can pin their ears back a little.
5 wide receiver set. So West Virginia is going to throw the football here on 3rd down, and that one maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Barnes leading his receiver maybe a little too far. 4th and 6, and another punt here. Boy, if you're a fan of punters, if you got punters in your fantasy league, you guys are getting some stats tonight.
Yeah, defenses are showing up so far here early. So now the question is, which offensive coaching staff will be able to make the adjustments quicker than the other one to right their ship and get the ball rolling in their favor?
And it might take a big play. Heck, it might be a defensive play, a defensive score that kind of breaks the ice in this one and gets things rolling. We'll see. Odie over the middle, complete 1st down yardage. And that is Rinchucci again. And 29 yards here on 3 catches for Wren, and another 1st down for Miami.
Nice play there, getting right past the sticks before Orndorff was there to take him down. Great play on 1st down. Let's see if they can duplicate it here on this one.
And now 2 receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. But it's going to be Brewer on a little delayed handoff, and it's good for 4. Swarmed under by a few white jerseys there, but again, keeping ahead of the sticks here on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Bellamy quickly up to 5 tackles here for the freshman. They haven't allowed Brewer to really get his feet under him so far.
Now there goes Brewer again, bouncing off of 1, fighting for yardage. Jones has to drag him down. Brewer gets 5. It'll be 3rd and 1. Big play here coming up for both sides.
Yeah, they're starting to just feed Brewer a little bit more. We'll see if they go back to him here on a 3rd and 1 situation.
Now out of the shotgun now. Watch out for that quarterback read. Instead, they're going to throw it. Has a man open underneath. It's Sailor Sage. 4 yards, 1st down yardage for the Miami Hurricanes, and they're inside the 30 now.
That time they were able to get it inside the white lines and convert the 3rd down.
So both teams there, you saw 5 1st downs for West Virginia, 6 now for Miami. And Demetrius Reese, 8 yards on 1st down. So now these offenses are starting to find small chunks of yardage. We'll see if someone can finally find the end zone.
Yeah, nice job hanging onto the ball there, taking a big hit, but able to haul it in and bring up a 2nd and short.
So now Miami looking to be the first team to officially reach the red zone here tonight, as just outside it, and they will. This is going to be a 1st down inside the 10. Sailor Sage, 13 more yards, and it'll be 1st and goal Hurricanes from the 7.
Yeah, another great 1st down there. Orndorff again on the stop, brings up the 1st and goal.
Now Miami going to go right back to the ground game with Brewer fighting for yardage, gets inside the 5 down to the 1 yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1 for the Hurricanes now.
Yeah, just nice push there by the offensive line. Great fight by Brewer. We'll see if they go back to him here on this 1 yard out.
Got the I formation in, bringing in the fullback, and all the big boys are in. And there it is. It's actually Daniel Thomas going to come in, poach the touchdown away from Brewer, but the Hurricanes have the lead and the first team on the board tonight.
All right, I'm going to go off the rails a little bit here, but I'm a little mad at Gates right now. Thanks for taking Brewer out, bud.
Sounds to me like we've got a little fantasy feud going on here. As Brewer does not get the touchdown. It's actually a walk-on that comes in, poaches the first touchdown of the season away from David Brewer. But the important thing outside of the realm of fantasy football is Miami has the lead. It's 7-0, and West Virginia has to come up with an answer.
Speaking of leads, Wisconsin now up 16-7 as Kentucky was able to score with about 2 minutes to play in the first half.
So Kentucky trying to make that one closer. West Virginia trying to come up with something, and Barnes needs some more time back there to make it work. None that time, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Gates brought the pressure on that one. Just didn't give Barnes enough time to make the read he needed to downfield.
Gonna throw it again towards the sideline. Great catch, Tomlin Clementine, keeping his toes down and reaching up and making the play. His first catch of the season.
Yeah, first catch of the season, halfway through the 2nd quarter. I'm sure the coaching staff would like to get him more involved in as this game goes on. He was a big part midway through the season last year on coming into the league.
He definitely turned this offense around for West Virginia a year ago, made them two-dimensional as opposed to just the one-dimensional offense with the running game. And Jacob Tomas having himself a pretty decent first half, 4 catches, 28 yards, just short of a first down there.
Yeah, it brings up 2nd and inches. You figure they're going to go to the running back on this one.
Well, that's what everybody thought, including me, and we were both wrong. And Jacob Tomas, another catch, his 5th of the night. That one good for a first down.
Yeah, another great catch there by Tomas, a 5th of the night. Just doing great possession-wise.
And UK has just scored again to close the gap at home against Wisconsin. Now underneath to Jerry Philbin out of the backfield. He's a dual threat guy. He can catch it and run it. That one good for 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, that's what you want to do on first down. You get those 5-6 yard chunk plays and set up 2nd and manageable.
And back to the ground, and just too much of this Miami defensive line here early on. This time it's John Smith with the tackle right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, but it's been Philbin's mantra ever since he's really started here at West Virginia. You wear him down in the first half and then build him up in the second.
Well, West Virginia tried to run a screenplay, and Jay Gates had absolutely none of that. They said, forget chasing the tailback. I'm just going to go get the quarterback and not let him throw it. And a good drive for West Virginia all of a sudden stalls out. Miami's going to get the ball again.
Yeah, Jay Gates showing some great speed on that one, able to track down the quarterback before they could get the halfback screen set up and force the punting situation.
And that was a play West Virginia was actually able to run fairly successfully last season. They've tried it a couple of times here tonight, and Miami's been all over it. So now Miami back with the football to Sean Odie. That offense went right downfield just a drive ago.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it again here if West Virginia's figured out a way to make some changes on D.
Well, they're coming with a little bit of extra pressure. This time it's thrown underneath, and that's Wojcik. 4 yards on that first down reception before Shelly Wojcik is drugged down hard.
And just like West Virginia, trying to get that first play of 4 to 6 yards to set up your second down short and leave all the options open.
And Bellamy had another tackle already up to 6, and that might be Bellamy again. Nope, that is Sala, the freshman safety, with a tackle there, but another Miami first down, and Miami's kind of figured some things out here on offense.
Yeah, just slow and methodical, working their way down the field. They're in no hurry. You still have 4 minutes left here in the first half to play with.
And they get the football to start the second half as well. So they would love to kill some clock and score again. Brewer up the middle, not a touchdown, but it's another 8-yard run on first down.
I think that may be his longest run of the night. Maybe he's starting to find a little bit of a vision there in the middle of the defensive line.
Now, he tries to hurdle. Ball's on the turf. Miami lucky to get it back. Boy, he tried to jump over somebody and jumped right into the arms of C.J. Orndorff, who knocks the ball free. Fortunately for Miami, it goes right back to Deshaun Odie.
Yeah, maybe he hasn't cleared the vision of the defensive line very much lately. Maybe off on that one. I'm not sure why he was hurdling where he was, but at least he put forth the effort.
And now Miami on third down, swinging it underneath to Brewer. Wasn't a screenplay. Just tried to throw it to him out of the backfield to get him in some open space. But West Virginia had that one read well, and they're going to force a punt.
Yeah, another fourth down punting situation. I don't know exactly what the punt count is here in the first half, but there have been quite a few of them.
Probably way too many for some folks who love the explosive offenses, but this has been a great defensive battle. And there you see Clementine, the one catch, 15 yards, the rest of the team 112 yards. That shows you how great this Miami team has come out and played on defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, but you have 3 minutes here, a chance to put some points on the board for West Virginia.
And they're going to take a shot, and there it is. Man open, that's Jackson Height. Can he win the foot race to the end zone? Dropped just outside the goal line. Jackson Height, a big-time play there. But now the question is, can West Virginia overpower the defensive line of Miami and finish this drive off?
Yeah, great play there, but great effort on the defensive side of the ball for Miami as well. able to track him down. I don't have a name on him, but
I think it's Xavier May, 26, I believe it was.
Oh, I'm reading this 28. My bad.
So now West Virginia, they're going to go quarterback power right up the middle, spread them out, and let Kevin Barnes do some work. And Kevin Barnes stealing away a fantasy touchdown maybe from Jerry Philbin. But again, West Virginia fans will take the 6 points and a chance to even this thing up. And that was a really good answer from the Mountaineer offense.
Great answer by the offense. The only thing you have to worry about is you did it so quick that you left 2:45 left on the clock. So Miami now with plenty of time to have the opportunity to answer that score back.
And the way the defenses have played, maybe that's not as big of a deal, but the defense, not a lot of time to rest. Although the special teams of Miami looking to get something done as Reese, 26-yard return. And now, as you mentioned, Deshaun Odie, David Brewer, and the rest of this offense back out at it with 2:41 to go in the half.
Yeah, let's see what they can put together here. Maybe they can take a shot of their own.
Now, we haven't seen Miami take too many shots deep downfield. They've taken one. This one going to go underneath, and a great job from Jammer Moore coming up and making an open field tackle on a very slippery receiver in Demetrius Reese.
Yeah, he did a great job. Just coming up, filling the hole, making a nice form tackle on that one was Jammer Moore.
2nd down and 8, and right back to the ground game is Brewer, and Jayshawn DeRollo makes a big play in the backfield, knocking that one down. It'll be 3rd and 7, and now a chance for West Virginia's defense to get off the field quickly.
Yeah, kind of curious. Are they going to wind this clock all the way? Nope, they're not.
No, they snapped it. I was with you. I thought maybe they'd wind this down, but why bother? Now 21-yard reception from Wren, and Ford catches 50 yards for Wren tonight, and that one a big one. It converts on a 3rd down and gets Miami out near midfield.
I mean, you can't blame Sala on that one. You can't ask for much better coverage on a play than that. He covered it just as well as he could, but Odie put it right where it needed to be.
A great throw and catch and good coverage as well. So all around a great play, but a better play for the offense. And now Justice Fury, 8 yards. Miami uses a timeout as they get inside the West Virginia 45.
Yeah, Wesley Bellamy picking up his 7th tackle of the night as well.
The freshman linebacker having a great first ball game. And this one off target from Deshaun Odie. I don't know what he saw there, but maybe a little bit of miscommunication with his receiver.
Yeah, probably a read route there, and the wide receiver saw the defensive read a little bit different than your quarterback did.
And now a little play fake and underneath complete 1st down yardage. And it's Sailor Sage, with the reception and the 1st down.
Yeah, another great play there by the Miami offense as they're driving down the field.
And again, back to Sage, 4 more yards, 2nd down and 6. And we'll see Miami still taking their time just outside the 35-yard line here.
Just doing what they do. They just slowly work it down the field. They get in no hurry.
And Odie looking and gonna scramble, and this is where he can really hurt you. Gets a good block downfield, slides down around the 25-yard line. Miami now in position to get points here before the half.
Smart job there by Odie sliding. You hate to take a big hit there and cough it up and risk the chance of losing some points.
The senior quarterback making the smart senior decision there. 1st and 10 from about the 25, and that time he throws it into coverage, and Bellamy gets a pass deflection to go with his 9 tackles.
Yeah, he's off to a great start. Great pickup here by the West Virginia Mountaineers on their defensive.
And now underneath, complete wide open, and that is Reese again, 11 yards on that reception. He's got 6 catches already here in the 1st half, and he's dragged out of bounds by Cobb, but it's a 1st down for Miami.
Yeah, plus minus on that one. You did knock him out of bounds, but you were able to stop the clock for him.
And now a draw play. Brewer going to lose 4 yards, so Miami going to use their 2nd timeout. And a big play there from that West Virginia defensive line. So now 2nd down and 14, ball just inside the 20 for Miami. And they're going to drop back and throw this one underneath, complete, and that's Shelly Wojcik in a lot of traffic, and now Miami's going to go hurry up.
Yeah, big third down here.
So 3rd and 8, trying to convert is Miami. Under some pressure, complete. It's Justice Fury, not going to get the first down marker. So Miami, a great drive to answer the touchdown, and I would expect them to run this all the way down and take this into halftime with potential 10-7 lead here.
Yeah, I mean, barring that this goes through or it doesn't get blocked, looks like I'm enjoying this game tremendously. 10-7 at the half. I love a great defensive battle, so I'm quite enjoying this.
So this is Waylon Wright up and good. And let's remember, West Virginia missed a long field goal earlier in the first half. This ball game could be tied at halftime. Instead, with that right field goal, it's 10-7 Miami through the first half of play here in the ACC battle. So Dustin, tell us about the first half. You mentioned it. It's been a defensive struggle. Not a lot to talk about offensively, but break this down for us.
So far, I mean, both offenses are pretty similar, and both defenses seem to be locked in on exactly what they're doing. Both of them are just trying to slowly and methodically work the running game, work the short passing game. You saw the one deep shot by West Virginia, but other than that, it's been the short little crossing routes, the routes going out of bounds. Just I don't know. To me, I'd like to see, as much as I like a defensive battle, I'd like to see more shots downfield, maybe open some things up here in the second half.
And there you see the stats, and surprisingly, West Virginia getting outrushed, although that's not necessarily the surprising part. The surprising part, only 17 yards for the Mountaineers, but 179 yards passing, a lot of that on the deep ball to Jackson Height that we saw. But the defense, as you mentioned, are taking advantage of some of these situations. They're playing great ball. One of them, though, might have to make a turnover. This game's still hanging in the balance. A turnover here could turn this thing on their head one way or the other.
Yeah, incredible stat there, too. West Virginia only was 17 yards rushing at the half. Not something you're used to seeing out of them.
And it's not for lack of effort. They have gotten Philbin involved for a large chunk of that first half. He did have a pretty decent, I think, 14 or 15-yard gain. A lot of that sack yardage coming out of the rushing total as well. So great job from the Miami front. But it's their offense now. They're going to get the ball at the 17-yard line, looking to extend on what is a 3-point lead here. 10-7 here coming into the second half. And it's Brewer right up the middle, 5 yards on first down.
Continuing to do what worked for him in the first half, just try to get that 4 to 6 yards on first down, and then go from there, moving the chains.
Now, 2nd down and 5, right where you want to be if you're an offense, and they're going to go drop back pass, and trying to get out of there is Deshaun Odie. Not going to be able to get away from Amari Stevens this time. It's going to be a sack of about a 3-yard loss. Stevens, the first of the year for her.
Yeah, and quick update over on Twitch. Kentucky with another deep shot to Quirk, cuts the lead to 20-22, trying for the 2-point conversion and failed as they were sacked on the play.
So a great game going on over there, a 2-point game on Twitch, a 3-point game here on YouTube. So a couple of great games to close out the night here on Tuesday night. And Miami looking to put a drive together here. It's Justice Fury on 3rd and 8, getting 21 and a first down.
Yeah, that may be the deepest pass we've seen so far tonight by Odie. Maybe starting to open things up a little bit more, making some adjustments at the half. We'll see what this brings.
Nice little corner route out of that inside receiver, turned around the safety solid, and a great throw from the senior quarterback. Keeping the sticks moving, keeping the ball in Miami's possession, and now going right underneath over the middle. And it's Ren Chucky, as I've been corrected on the pronouncement. I've been butchering that all night, and I apologize. But a first down play there for the Miami Hurricane offense.
Yeah, going back to that short crossing route, solid with the stop, his 6th tackle of the night.
And now right back to the running game, and Bellamy in the backfield swallowing that one up. David Brewer couldn't get going there. It'll be a loss of 2.
Bellamy with a great game. His opening night to don the uniform here for West Virginia and putting on a show.
That's a good start to the career there, and coming right up the gut on a blitz, couldn't quite get home. It's Justice Fury again, though, on the reception. 8 yards here, sets up a very manageable 3rd and 4.
Yeah, we'll see if they bring any pressure here on defense or if they drop back into a zone on 3rd and 4.
And now 2-by-2 set. They're going to move one of the receivers, go underneath, complete. That's going to be 1st down yardage. Fighting for extra yards is Sage. Does a great job keeping the feet moving, picking up some extra yards, and the drive continues. Yeah,
great fight there by Sage. Turned what looked to be maybe a 4th down into a 1st.
And here we go. Another pass play here for Miami. Over the middle, complete. And it's Demetrius Reese again, got loose down the seam. Bellamy makes another tackle, but well downfield. It'll be 1st down again here for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, great that Bellamy made the tackle, but you don't like seeing your linebacker make those tackles 20 yards downfield. You want to see him up in the box making tackles.
Yeah, it looks like West Virginia dropped into a zone, and the middle of that zone was wide open. Maybe a little bit of the freshman not being where he needed to be on that play and had to go make up for it. Now going to run the ball with Brewer again. 1st down carry, only good for a yard there.
Yeah, nice tackle there on the play, I believe, by the walk-on. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9 just inside the 10. It might as well be 2nd and goal. It looks like for Miami. They're going to throw for it here. Has time over the middle, and that is Sage standing right on the goal line all by himself. It is a touchdown, Hurricanes.
There has been a lot of action here in this first couple of nights by the tight ends, and it continues to be, as much as people talk about the defensive tackles taking over the defensive side of the ball, I'm starting to see the tight ends get a lot more involved in these offenses on the other side of the ball.
Absolutely, and Sage just sitting down right in the middle, and when you've got a big old tight end sitting there all by themselves, it's a pretty easy throw and catch for your offense. So Deshaun Odie starting to catch fire. The running game is starting to kind of wear a little bit on this West Virginia front. So now we'll see if the Mountaineer offense can get something going. They came from behind a few times last season. Gonna have to do it again here tonight. Down now 17-7.
Yeah, the question is it Clementine?
It might have to be. West Virginia might have to start opening this thing up and getting Clementine involved. Instead, they're going to go Philbin up the middle, and another good run, 6 yards for Philbin. He's averaging 3 a carry. Only 9 touches, though. Might have to get him the ball more often.
Yeah, but like I said earlier in the night, it seems to be Philbin. He gets a little stronger as the night goes on, so maybe they keep working him a little bit more and wearing this defense down.
We'll see what West Virginia does here. A little triple option look. They cannot get it outside. And it looked like Philbin had some room to work, but Jay Gates able to drag Barnes down before he can get it to the outside.
Yeah, Jay Gates not fooled at all on that. He had the quarterback all the way on that play and made him pay for it.
And now West Virginia going to go to the screen. Can they get the blocking out in front of Philbin? And a great job coming up and making a play along the sideline from one of the guys out of the Miami secondary. Unable to see the number, unfortunately, but a great play knocking Philbin out of bounds.
Yeah, nice defensive effort there by Miami, forcing the punt and looking to build on this 10-point lead.
And now Miami has a chance to really take a stranglehold on this ball game. And West Virginia's defense, you talked about Philbin wearing out the opponent's defense for West Virginia. But right now, it's their defense. It's been out there a lot here early on in the second half. And Brewer on a little pitch play. Can he get to the edge? No, too much speed there from the Mountaineer defense. Then Bellamy, another tackle here tonight, his 12th.
Yeah, 12th tackle of the night, 2 for a loss. Only 2 yards per carry so far for Brewer. I don't know what you need to do to get him rolling.
Well, they're going to go over the middle again. And it's Chucky again, 5 yards on this reception, 3rd and 5. And this is actually where Miami has made their hay tonight in those 3rd and medium situations over the middle against this Mountaineer defense.
Yeah, and I probably expect it to happen again here on 3rd and 5.
Instead, they're going to go to a draw, and Brewer is not going to be able to fight free. And guess who's there to bring him down for the 13th time tonight? Wesley Bellamy makes a tackle, and this one forces a punt.
Yeah, another great stop by the freshman outside linebacker. Having a great game so far, leading this West Virginia defense.
And now the Mountaineer offense going to have to come out and make something happen to get back into this game. Powers a 13-yard return. But we keep talking about Bellamy, but let's talk about this Miami defense here as they have really shut down West Virginia through this 2.5 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt.
And just as soon as we start to say that, West Virginia finds a hole, and I mean, they actually blew a hole in that Miami front there, and the best run we've seen so far for Jerry Philbin, and a first down for West Virginia.
Yeah, finally Philbin finds that crease he's been looking for all night and able to make a nice play up the middle. Wisconsin just scored, making it 32-20 over UK with 2 minutes to play in the third.
Yeah, and so Wisconsin looking to put a stranglehold on that game. West Virginia trying to break out of a stranglehold here with this drive, and that's Jen Shinobi 5 yards on that catch on first down. So now West Virginia again ahead of the stick, something that we saw them have some success with in the first half, not so much here early on in the second half. We'll see if they can continue that. Read option, can Barnes get the edge? Not a chance, and that's Gates again. We've seen Gates only 4 tackles, but he's been disruptive beyond that. Gets another play there.
Yeah, he's been back there quite a bit. He doesn't get credit for a lot of the stuff he does or causes, but having a great night so far tonight.
And West Virginia 0 for 6 on third down. So that is a huge stat line so far tonight. And that's a big pickup there, a big conversion. And Tomas, 19 yards when West Virginia really needed it there. It's a first down conversion.
Yeah, great job hanging on to the ball there, receiving a nice stick on the play by Pufal, but able to hang on and convert that first down.
Now, West Virginia, there you see the run-pass selection there. Pretty balanced. It's where West Virginia wants to be, but Miami overall where they want to be with a 10-point lead. And now West Virginia to the air again. It's Jackson Height again. Slips a tackle. He's down to about the 6-yard line. First and goal, West Virginia. And this is what they needed to do. They needed a drive here, and Jackson Height helping them out.
For the first time tonight, other than the long shot in the first half, they're starting to open it up a little bit. Luckily for Miami, John Smith there to make the tackle. Otherwise, it could have been 6.
Now we'll see if West Virginia can take advantage here inside the 10-yard line. First and goal to go. Philbin trying to get to the edge. Gets a couple. They're going to give him the 5-yard line. It'll be second and goal.
Yeah, not much room to work there at all. Chances are they're probably going to go Philbin here again. It seems to be their go-to down here.
Pistol full house. There it is. It is Philbin, but nothing doing. That Miami defense, and this is Kayvon Kane flying in, making a play in the backfield. It'll be third and goal, and interesting to see what West Virginia does here.
Yeah, 1 of 7 on third down tonight. Not a stat to be proud of, but you can turn that around here by converting this one.
And they will throw it here. They're going to go underneath. They were looking for Philbin, couldn't hold on. So Miami gives up a drive, but they're only going to give up 3, assuming this one goes through.
Yeah, Philbin there. It looked like he tried to turn around and go upfield before he had the catch secured, and it just fell to the turf on him.
Now this time, Braden Gabriel is able to put it between the pipes. West Virginia wanted 7, but they'll take the 3. They get it to within 7. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Up to their defense again now after that good drive.
Yeah, we're back to a 3 and out here, and West Virginia gets the ball back. You're back to a tied up ball game possibly. So nothing out of the ordinary or out of the realm of possibility as far as this game goes so far.
And there you saw the yardage discrepancy. Only 30 yards difference between the two teams. So both defenses playing well. Both offenses starting to find a rhythm. David Brewer, he'd like to find a little bit more room to work. Only 2 yards average on the night.
Yeah, C.J. Orndorff coming up there and making the stop on the play. Doesn't get them into that 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 4 window that they were hoping for.
Well, it is 2nd and 8 as we're crawling under 2 minutes now, third quarter. And Odie taking off. He's got room to work, and he's got a first down. Jacoby Cobb able to drag him down, but not before Odie gets the first down for Miami.
Yeah, Cobb with his 5th tackle of the night. Odie just sneaking past the markers to move the sticks on that one.
And now going to go right back to Brewer on the ground, and only room for a yard there. That West Virginia front 4 playing tough against the run tonight.
Yeah, looked like Emily on that one, able to snuff that one out and bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd down and 9, as you said here. And again, the West Virginia defense needs a stop here. Don't want to give up any points. And under some pressure, complete, and it's a foot race, and he's going to win it. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Miami. And it's Rin Chucky to the house, 64 yards.
Big time play there by the freshman. Just, you know, the DB tried to come up, snag the ball, missed the play. Cobb just let his guy go, and he made him pay for it all the way to the house on that one.
And a great play from Deshaun Odie. Defensive lineman coming down on him hard, lets go of the ball just before he gets hit. And you mentioned it, the freshman Jacoby Cobb jumps the route, tries to make the play on the football, doesn't quite get there, and Chucky makes him pay as he houses it from 64 yards out. So Miami now building up a 14-point lead, their largest of the night. West Virginia has still 1:14 to go in the 3rd quarter, an entire 4th quarter to go to work back in this. But again, it starts right now. Their offense has to get something going.
Nah, you just continue to do what you did last drive. You work the ball all the way down the field.
Now Philbin puts it on the turf, and that is not going to help the Mountaineer cause, as that is a fumble and a turnover, the first of the night. And it looks like Jones with the big hit. And who comes up with the ball? I think that was
Moochie.
77. Yep. And
yeah, Jones with the hit, and Moochie with the recovery on that one, and no review on the play.
No review, so a clean fumble. First turnover of the ball game, and that's something Jerry Philbin did not do a lot of last season, is put it on the turf. So a big play from that Miami defense. And now the West Virginia defense needs to come up with an answer, but Reese, sure hands there, 6 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, nice little 6-yard play. Gets him into that 2nd and 4. Cameron Jones on the stop. His 5th of the night.
Now, Miami, great field position to start this drive, looking to really do some damage, and there it is, Justice Fury. And maybe the West Virginia defense, has been out there a little bit too long, and Miami starting to find some explosive plays that weren't there earlier.
Yeah, Fury back in the back corner of the end zone. Just nobody around him. Almost like the West Virginia defense was gassed a little bit on that one and left him wide open for the score.
Yeah, the Mountaineers are chasing a little bit, and a little bit like we saw in the first game with Georgia and Auburn, where that Georgia defense was just chasing all night long and was never really able to get their feet under them. Miami's starting to find some of those big plays as John Paul Smith tries to make a return there, gets 22 yards, but still only out to the 20.
Still plenty of time here. Time to open up the book a little bit more, maybe take some shots. I mean, you're not out of it quite yet.
We've seen West Virginia take a couple of shots, and they're going to get a decent play here on 1st down. Martin Lowry, the 2nd tight end on the depth chart, making a play here, 9 yards and near a 1st down for West Virginia.
There you go. Just keep working the ball. Got enough time for 1 or 2 more plays here to cap off the 3rd.
And they're going to go read option. Barnes looking for the edge. He's got it. He's got the 1st down. Only has 4 yards, and a big hit there. You don't want to see your quarterback taking too many of those, but at this point in the game, you need the yardage.
No, and you see the discrepancy there, about a 120-yard difference. Maybe time to dial up a shot to end the 3rd.
And instead, they're going to go underneath. It is complete to Jen Shinobi, 5 yards. That will be how the 3rd quarter ends, is there's a 2nd left. And once they get back to action here, that'll run off the clock. So Miami, a huge 3rd quarter here in this one, outscoring West Virginia 21-3 in the 3rd quarter alone. They've opened up a 31-10 lead. Throw your fours up in chat. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Well, here we go. Fourth quarter about to begin. West Virginia with the football, down 3 scores. Need something here. And they are going to complete one. There is Tom Clementine making a play, 9-yard reception. Give them a first down, but West Virginia might have to start pushing the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, only a second catch going into the fourth quarter here. You need to get the man the ball.
And again, going to throw the football this time complete to Brendan Gaucher, the sophomore tight end. He's got 14 on his first catch, so back-to-back first downs for this West Virginia offense.
Yeah, starting to move it a little bit better. Taking that medium range shot. Matt Jones there with the 6th tackle.
Going to throw it again and kind of into some coverage. And I believe that was Powers who took the shot, and that ball popped up. Lucky that it fell incomplete.
Yeah, not a play Kevin Barnes wants to do to his receivers, or else they'll just start dropping balls on purpose on him.
And now back to throw again. West Virginia looks like they've abandoned the running game maybe a little bit too early, and then forcing one in there that time is Kevin Barnes. It is intercepted by Tom Reese, and Miami has the only 2 turnovers of the ball game, and right now that's going to start kind of making this game a little bit more difficult for West Virginia to overcome.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to force the ball in there to Jackson Height, and the defense was just all over it as he kind of floated it out toward the sideline on that one.
West Virginia now, they desperately need a turnover of their own. Odie, who has protected the football extremely well tonight, makes the right decision there, tucks it and runs. He's got 7 on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 3, and you can see the tired bodies on the field.
Yeah, tired bodies, but on the bright side, Wesley Bellamy, freshman outside linebacker playing in his first game, also just set the school record for tackles in a game.
And a big night there for Wesley Bellamy, so congratulations to that young man, and more to come for sure. But there you see Chucky, another catch for him, and we're going to see a lot more of that freshman receiver in Chucky as Miami season progresses. And unfortunately for West Virginia, they'll probably see some more of them here tonight. There he is again, this time only good for 2.
Yeah, just a short little gain there. Jammer Moore able to shut down that wide receiver screen to just a gain of 2, trying to get off the field as quick as they can.
7.5 to go, winding clock, and again, a short throw and incomplete. That one is a dangerous throw. We've seen those go the other way in this league quite a few times. Miami lucky that one falls incomplete.
Yeah, kind of curious if they try to go to the well the 3rd time, because it may be a poor decision.
They're going to go halfback screen instead, and Brewer did everything he could, a good individual effort, but just ran out of room, winds up stepping out of bounds.
Yeah, Imale getting over there to kind of force him out of bounds. Didn't want to take the big hit, so just decided to run it out of bounds and live to fight another day.
And 4th and 11, Miami forced to punt. We saw a lot of that in the first half, but not so much in the second half. 80 powers an 11-yard return, but takes a huge hit for his efforts by Jeff Thompson there.
Taylor Copley just scores for Kentucky. They're going to try a 2-point conversion here. Nope, they're going to kick the extra point to cut the lead to 5 with about 6.5 to play.
5-point game over there. Barnes takes a big shot. Fortunate that one falls incomplete as West Virginia trying to dig out of a 21-point hole here on YouTube. West Virginia going to go 5 wide, and Barnes going to take off. He's got to get it upfield, and finally does. Chased down by Gates. So Gates has been all over Kevin Barnes, especially in the second half.
Yeah, Gates all over the place. 5 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Only has the 1 sack, but he's created more havoc than that stat line shows.
And there he is again. West Virginia tries to go play action, and just not enough time for Kevin Barnes to even look up from his fake, and Gates is sitting right there in his lap.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication there by the offensive line, and it looked like Gates pretty much went untouched, just headstrong into Barnes on that one.
Yeah, this West Virginia offense, it just hasn't had it put together tonight. They've had a couple of plays where it looked like they were going to get something rolling, but this Miami defense has found ways to shut that down quickly, and the Miami offense here, especially in the second half, has really turned things on, and they got a chance to put this one away right now.
Yeah, they have a chance here, up by 21, 6 minutes to play, to just go ahead and salt this thing away. If anything, West Virginia, they need to pick up a turnover here, do something, get a 3 and out, do what you can to get that ball back as quick as you can, and it's do or die time at this moment.
And at this point, sitting at their own 48-yard line, Miami doesn't really need points as much as just kind of grind some of this clock out with a 3-score lead. So we'll see what they do. They're going to attack, and they're going to get a first down here, pushed out of bounds. And again, it's Chucky 20 more yards before Moore shoves him out of bounds. 162 yards on 10 catches and the one big touchdown earlier in this half.
Yeah, great opening night for Chucky as well. We're seeing a lot of great opening nights for freshmen tonight. Between this game and the first game, a lot of new names in this league that are going to be fun to follow.
Now here we go. Now Odie, the senior on this team, and again flipping one just over the middle to Demetrius Reese, another freshman 5-star receiver from Miami. He's got 9 catches tonight. That one good for another first down.
Yeah, it just seems like this West Virginia defense is finally starting to run out of gas.
They've been on the field a long time in this second half. Miami has controlled things, not so much with the running game as Brewer, 19 carries, 41 yards, but it's those short passes over the middle that Miami's had all night long.
Yeah, they've just been working that short underneath pass, the crossing routes, and it's turned into big plays at times.
And there's a big play for the West Virginia defense, and that's Jacoby Cobb coming in on the blitz from the safety position. The play fake for Odie just did not work, didn't fool anybody that time.
Yeah, no fooling at all. He didn't even get a chance to roll out and even look upfield before he was already getting sacked on the play.
And there you see Miami 6 of 13 on third down. West Virginia, I don't know the number off the top of my head, but it's not nearly that good. So that's been one of the differences in this ball game. And there you see it again as Chucky right downfield, nobody running with him. And this Miami offense has put this one away. This is going to push this to a 28-point ball game.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's to the point now where you can just see the fatigue setting in for West Virginia. This defense has been on the field most of the second half. Not a lot of help out of their offense to be able to get a breather every now and then. And Chucky is just making them pay with running by the secondary as they just can't keep up at the moment.
Yeah, and last season, West Virginia finished 4-4. Their offense, even in games that they lost, was able to put up yards and put up points. Not tonight. This Miami defense, and especially in the second half, their defensive line has really just made play after play and made it impossible for West Virginia to really get anything going. And they're coming after Barnes again. He's going to get this one underneath. I believe that was Shinobi. It was good for only 3, though.
Yeah, just a 3-yard pass there, but he was able to get it out. Didn't take a loss on the play. Just got to start building towards next week at this point.
And now underneath again for Barnes and a broken tackle. And there's a big play from Tomas, 21 yards. So showing a little bit of fight, a little bit of extra effort there, slipping a tackle and making a big play.
Tomas not having a bad night at all. 7 catches, 79 yards. He's been a consistent guy over the middle on these short crossing routes, and it's something to build on this week. One positive note between him and your outside linebacker that put up a record of his own.
There's been a few and far between, but there have been some bright spots for this West Virginia club tonight. Miami has just been all over him, and Tomas another catch, 82 yards on 8 catches here tonight. Barnes the 1 interception, but otherwise he's been fairly efficient.
Yeah, I mean, other than it's just the constant pressure he's had in his face that has caused the issues for Barnes so far tonight.
Yeah, and just like that, Jay Gates, and I don't know what Gates had at halftime, but it seems like most of his 7 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks have come in the second half. He's just been all over this West Virginia backfield.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of go-go juice at the half.
Michael's secret stuff, whatever it was, it's worked for him. And nearly a one-handed interception there from Tom Reese. And West Virginia at 4th and 17, no choice here but to punt it away.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're just trying to get out of here, keep it salvageable, kick it deep. Hopefully you don't give up any more points here. Miami hopefully just tries to run this clock out and get out of here with the W.
And a quick update over on Twitch, 1:50 to go in that ball game. Wisconsin, a 12-point lead and driving, about to score again. They're up 46-34. Again, 1:50 to go in the fourth quarter in Lexington, Kentucky. So Wisconsin looks like they've got a hold of that game late. Miami has definitely got a hold of this game late and looking for more, as that's Justice Fury, 7 more yards. He's got a touchdown tonight and another big catch there.
Yeah, you figure at some point they're going to call the dogs off, but they haven't done it yet as they continue to pass this football.
And there's Brewer looking to find some room. Gets 3 yards, gets the first down. He hasn't found a ton of room tonight. He's been hovering right around that 2-yard average. So West Virginia, again, the defense can hang their hat on at least some good run defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's all building blocks. It's an 8-game season. Nobody wins the championship week 1. So you take what you can from this and take the good and throw away the bad. And next week you build off that good.
And the yardage looks bad against this West Virginia defense. There's been some big plays, but again, we've mentioned it a couple of times. They've been out on this field a long time here in the second half. And there you see them making another big play in the backfield against the run. Amari Stevens, a big tackle there. And Brewer just really has had nowhere to go running the football, just kind of running in circles that time.
I don't know what exactly. Maybe he was trying to kill a little bit of extra time before he got tackled on that one to get out of here a little quicker. That's the only thing I can go with.
Now he's running north and south and a chance at a first down. Not going to get there. 10-yard carry there. Might be his best run of the night. 51 yards, maybe to end his night there. But West Virginia's defense gets off the field. A little bit of a tip of the cap there.
Yeah, I believe that was his longest run of the night at 10 yards. But, I mean, West Virginia's done a great job of shutting him down. They just need to work on that secondary a little bit more, see what they can get done on that end, and maybe revamp this offense a tad and just work it in practice, make the boys sweat a little, maybe a little tears, a little blood. It'll be all right.
Nothing a couple more two-a-days can't handle. And West Virginia's offense going to have about a minute and 20 or so to work here. I don't know if they'll take any shots downfield. And you said I don't even know where you go with 120. You just get out of here and start working maybe towards next week.
Just give it to Philbin a couple times and call it a day's work.
Now they're going to let Barnes keep it on the read option. He's going to get hit hard for his efforts. Gets 3 there, and Barnes minus 2 yards rushing tonight. But again, a lot of that is due to the sacks and Jay Gates just being in the backfield all night long.
Yeah, and speaking of a day's work, Wisconsin put in a day's work final over there in Lexington, 53-34.
Yeah, so that one kind of got out of hand late. This one got out of hand in the second half as well. And Barnes, West Virginia, going to prolong the agony, call a timeout. But Barnes, after the Xavier May tackle, has a first down.
Maybe they're just trying to score one last time and
looking for some stats or something, but Philbin tripped up in the backfield there using another timeout. So 2nd and 11, and if we're going to call timeouts here, let's take a shot downfield, and they're going to set something up, but it's thrown short. Jane Shinobi, another catch. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Mountaineers here. Boy, run the football, get out of here.
I mean, if it was up to me personally, I'd prefer like a 64-yard shot to Clementine down the sideline would be great right now. Just saying.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that happen either. I don't have any fantasy stake in this, but I'd like to see this offense maybe click a little bit here. And boy, that 3rd down conversion percentage not looking good for this West Virginia ball club. 1 of 10 on the night, and trying to make it 2 of 11. Taking a shot, and they will. It's complete. It's Jen Shinobi, 14 yards. So a couple of plays here to maybe say you can build off of if you're West Virginia.
There you go. I mean, your quarterback does have, their quarterback has 300 yards passing. Now they're going to go back to the running game. I'm really confused by the whole timeout usage in this situation, though.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes it gets late for us East Coasters out here, and we get a little bit confused. I don't know why we're using the timeouts at this point. Let's get out of here. We'll go lick our wounds a little bit. We'll get ready for Oklahoma State if you're West Virginia. If you're Miami, you move on to 1-0. You're 1-0 in conference after week 1. So an impressive win for the Hurricanes. Dustin, wrap this one up for us as this one got out of control quickly.
Tale of two halves, really. I mean, the first half, they were neck and neck, and it just seemed like one team made adjustments going into the half and the other team didn't, and Miami comes out in the second half just firing on all cylinders, and West Virginia not so much. I'm sure both teams are going to rebound next week and build off the things that worked for them, and like I said, throw away the things that didn't.
Now, that'll do it here from South Beach. Miami 38-10 over West Virginia. As you saw, Deshaun Odie, player of the game, 400 yards passing. I had a great night and just really took over this ball game in the second half. With that, I'd like to say thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Dustin Hall, for tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. That'll do it for us tonight, but make sure you come back tomorrow for more CFSL action. 7 o'clock Central from Soldier Field, it's the Cowboys and the Wolverines on Twitch. And at 7:10 Central on YouTube, Clemson takes on Tennessee. Good night, everyone.